Hey there, business people. I'm going to speak to you from the heart about something that's been on my mind for the last couple of days. Now, a person who's a friend and a client of mine, he approached me and he said, Gulraj, I'm no longer making progress in life. I'm feeling pretty lousy day in, day out. I need something to change. Otherwise, this is just getting worse and worse. I looked at his to-do list because he's pretty good at making to-do lists. And I realized that he's got enough work on his to-do list and he's getting it done in each given day to feel good about a whole day's of work. But eventually, the truth catches up to you that you're just doing the urgent stuff, but you're not doing the important stuff. And I'll tell you which is the important stuff. The important stuff is your goal-oriented stuff that you promise yourself you're going to do, and that's going to make you move ahead in life. You see, he was doing his day-to-day stuff, which was taking care of his business, but he wasn't growing as a person, and his business wasn't growing either. So here's what you have to do, and this is what I told him. You should always have a small projects, a big projects, and an open loop list. And I'll tell you what each of these are. Your small projects list, this is a list of things that you can pretty much finish in a day if you don't do anything else. Your big projects list, these are projects that could take you 2, 3 or more days. And your open loops list, this is a list of projects or tasks that you have to do. Otherwise, you're going to lose face in front of somebody else. And I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Paritosh Pathak for telling me all about this concept. Now, your open loops list is something that a lot of us ignore and we feel bad about ourselves. So every single day, our small projects, our big projects, and our open loops list, this is what we have to take a look at before we look at our to-do list, before we look at our emails, before we look at our WhatsApps, because all of those three things are going to remind us of all the urgent things. But our big projects, our small projects, and our open loops list are going to remind us about what's important in life. So make those things into action. If it's a small project, you might even want to lick it in that day. If it's a big project, do a part of it in that day and put it on your to-do list. And if it's an open loop that you should close today, and I mean today, put it on your to-do list and put them right on top, because you have to do the important stuff first before you get to the urgent stuff. And then when your day is going on, you're going to feel good about yourself and you're going to have a good night's sleep when you go to sleep because you would have moved ahead. But some people procrastinate looking at those lists because it just reminds them of all the stuff they haven't done yet. Here's the thing. I'm going to give you permission to start taking off stuff from those lists that you think you've never done and you're never going to get around to doing. Take those things off of those lists. Don't feel guilty or bad because I'm the one who told you to just remove that stuff, because I suspect you're never going to get around to it anyways, and it's just going to make you feel bad. And the other stuff that could have gotten done isn't getting done because this riffraff, this clutter is just filling up this list. So get that stuff out. Start looking at your big projects, your small projects, and your open loops. Put them in your to-do list every single day, and you're going to start making progress.